Hi, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I just am here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things. But if it does not stop Charlamagne and God, it will not stop me. So y'all, how are y'all doing today? How y'all doing out there? All right, y'all, let's get started. I love y'all. I just want to thank y'all so much for, first of all, welcome if you're new to the channel. Welcome back. For you, my day one. Just thank you for doing this because I really started off the day like, I don't know if I want to do this. And now I'm just feeling so much better and lighter and happy and fun. So let's get into it. I hope that I want something to come up in the cards, but if it doesn't, I want something to come up in the cards. So that I want it to come up so that God can explain to me what he's doing, but we'll see. I had something very amazing happen to me lately, recently, that excites me and, you know, taps me into another level of living. And I'm hoping that God can give us the concepts through in the cards. So, dear God, guardian angels, okay, we'll take that. Dear God, guardian angels, what information do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time? Please deliver these messages to me, through me. Allow no room for doubt or confusion in me and the viewer's mind. That card's flying out everywhere. So let's just do one more card. One more card. And I'm going to take the card on the bottom. All right. Well, I guess, wow. Surrender, and I think it is what I want. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. I feel like this may be a theme this week because when I went to our angel cards, our message was all about flexibility and strength. So I think this is just something that God really wants us to work on. I also feel like this is very necessary in the next level of living. Like I feel like, you know, in order to really truly be a spiritual being, there's going to take a lot of release and surrender, because release is right here as well. So I will bring that card. Advancement, a strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the strings of your heart. Follow the strings of your heart. So yes, a lot of us, I do feel like we are about to advance. We are about to tap into this next level of living. And a big part of that is going to, in order to like navigate and, well, let me slow down. We're going into the Aquarius age, and this year, I wish I could get the exact transit, but this year, matter of fact, I'll just really quickly, because I feel like this is important for us to know. When does Aquarius, is it Pluto? Is it Pluto? When does Pluto move? Yeah, enter into Aquarius. March 23rd. So on March 23rd, Aquarius is going to move into Pluto. And Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto is also one of the slowest running, the slowest running planets. And so this is going to start ramping up this age of Aquarius, so that when we are really stepping into our spiritual powers, we're really going to start merging with the spiritual side. Co-creation is going to be really important, and a big part of co-creation is to learn how to surrender and to release. And so I was actually watching a video, I can't remember her first name, but it's Soulful Revolution. I'll make sure I put her information down below. She was talking about how these next March, April, May, I think it's like only going to be 3 months, and then Pluto moves back into Pisces. So in these next 3 months, we're going to get like a preview of what the next 20 years of our life are going to look like. Like that, take that in. The next 3 months is like setting the tone for the next 20 years of our life. And so what we need to do now to take advantage of this energy and to really set ourselves up to start living a heart service, a heartful life. I love that, a heartful life. Yes, terminology. Okay, I like that. Y'all cute. A heartful life. We really have to learn how to release and surrender. this card for release, it says release anything that keeps you from your authenticity. Yes, this is so fucking important. And now this is where I look, celebrate your achievements as you're truly a gift of the universe. So remember, I was starting, if I don't know how I'm going to schedule these videos, but I was really just doing a video where we were talking all about this whole idea of being flexible and like, and trusting the co-creation process. And a big part of trusting the co-creation process is surrendering your need to control the outcome, be with life in this present moment, as well as releasing anything that takes you away from your authenticity, right? And so this earlier this year, January, I redid my website. I redid my booking website because I wanted it to just be a little bit more straightforward. Mind you guys, I have been doing my yoga classes. And so while I was doing my website, I realized, like, you know what? Like, it would be cool if I could also do some services for yoga. So I put up some private yoga sessions. You can book it if you're in the Detroit area. We can go do a yoga flow in the park. I did private yoga parties. If you have 15 or more friends, you're doing an event, I will come do a yoga thing for you. And then also corporate events. So if you're a company. So it was like, I just put those out there. And mind you, I had no idea who will book me, what this will be for. I was just kind of like setting my intentions, you know, just putting it out there in the universe. And so I just go on about living my life, right? And so this past weekend was my dad's 25th anniversary with my stepmom. And I don't know, like, for some reason, like, all this stuff was popping up. I really had every intentions on going. And right before I was going, whether it was a coincidence or whatever, my knee started, I messed up my knee. And so I did my yoga class and I was like, my knee was just messed up. And so I really didn't mentally want to go, but then physically I also didn't want to go. And so I didn't go. And so at first I was like, you know, I always, because I'm an ex-people pleaser, I always have that feeling of like, oh, I'm letting them down, or oh, this. And like, I just realized, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm constantly putting myself in uncomfortable situations for my father, but my father has never put himself in an uncomfortable situation for me. And so I was just like, you know, I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. You know, like, I have to do what's best for me. Now, fast forward, last night, I get a DM from a girl reaching out to me from a university saying that they're throwing an event for, you know, women's health, and she would love for me to teach a yoga class. And so I say that, long story to say, I set my intentions back in January. I had something come up in February where I had to make a decision on if I was going to be true to myself or if I was going to keep being a people pleaser. I decided to be true to myself. Then I was blessed with a new level of being. And so again, I feel like this is the process. I feel like this is how life works. Like, this is how you advance. I feel like when we are, you know, constantly trying to be, I don't want to say, people pleasers, when we're doing things for other people, you have to realize that your intention, the reason why you're doing something is what you're going to get back. So if you're going to an event because I want these people to look at me as a good person, then okay, they're going to look at you as a good person, but that don't mean that they're going to treat you like a good person. That don't mean they're going to make you any more your friend. They're just going to look at you like a good person. They're going to look at you as somebody that they can constantly use, and then they're going to use you, right? And so it's like, we have to be mindful that we're not just doing shit for the purpose of doing things. Like, everything you do, and it may sound corny, but every activity you do, it should have a purpose. It should have a reason. And if it's not in service to who you're trying to be or what you're trying to do in your life, then what are you really doing it for? To help somebody else out? To, like, you know, ask yourself, are you doing things that are helping you advance in life? Yes or no? Okay? We're going to go into our cards and get some more information about this. Yeah, I'm glad that came out. Because I feel like that's how it is. I also do feel like maybe you should check out your human design. I'll put a link down below for that as well. Because I know that I'm a manifesting generator. And so a big part of that manifesting generating is me realizing I don't have to work so hard. and me realizing that I attract things to me. I attract everything I need. That's a good mantra. I am attracting everything I need. I am attracting everything that I need. Also, that was like, remember it was like that thing that was going thing, anything I need, I already have. Everything I need. What is it? Anything I need, I already have. All that I have is all that I need. Anything I desire, I will receive, because my reality is created by me. Anything I need, I already have. Anything I have, like, so it's like you have to, but the thing is, I am attracting everything I need. I am attracting everything to me. So I think we just have to learn how to surrender. I think a big part of this is about learning how to surrender control and trusting that the universe has our back, which can be hard, especially if you live the life where, that has not been your reality. So, look, and the strength card came back out. Yep, strength came out for this. Okay, what about this energy of advancement? Yep. And then underneath this is... I can't make shit up. I really can't make shit Good thing I can't make shit up. For surrender, what came out is... strength. That literally, that message came out back to back. Strength. The strength card, we literally have this lady who is petting a lion, so which means she is taming a beast, learning how to tame your instincts. Yeah, learning how to tame your instincts, learn to have strength, knowing that desire, that you having that passion, that you want to do something, have strength, have faith in knowing that that's enough. That's strength enough. Just you having that heart desire that this is something you really, really want to desire, that you really, really want to experience, it's enough. And then you see how she's just like sitting here. She's just chilling, patting her. Just like her pet lion. It's really giving me Walking Dead tease with old boy, he's what is it, Ezekiel? It's really giving me that. Where these two have developed a certain type of love and respect for each other. Because what really happened, if you learn the story of why he was able to tame that lion, is because he took care of that lion because he was a zookeeper. He took care of that lion every day of his life. He fed that lion. He protected that lion. And when shit was going wrong, he was there for that lion. And so that lion in turn said, okay, since you got my back, I'm going to always have your back as well. And this is what God is trying to get you to understand. This is the relationship that we have to develop with the universe. The universe is our lion. The universe is our beast. The universe is going to make sure God, put whatever syllable in it. Angel number 1248 is going to make sure that you're going to have everything you need. You don't think God protective? You don't think God be wanting to stunt on motherfuckers? I genuinely, and I said, I've been saying this for a while, I genuinely believe in my heart, my soul, and my spirit that God really, 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 really wants to show the fuck out, because this world has gotten into this place where they really don't think God exists. Where people really just think we just here. I don't know what the fuck they think, but I think that people forget that we are spiritual beings and we're here to have this spiritual experience. And so because people have forgot about God, God is like, bitch, it's time. God is ready to show the fuck out. Just look at my life by the end of this year. You're gonna be like, who the fuck? Witchcraft. This is why bitches is getting burnt on stakes, because of shit like this. But it's not witchcraft. This is just all of our divine right. And so this is what God is like. God is like, I got your back. And for some reason, thank you, God, I'm getting this. It's like, and maybe you may have been like me. It's like, why everybody gets to just leave me? Why everybody gets to just treat me bad, go on to live their life, and it feels like there's no consequences. And God said, oh, baby, but there are. That's the thing. Don't let this, scammer culture get you fucked up. Karma is real. It's going to happen, whether in this lifetime or the next. It's going to happen whether it happened to you or your baby. It's going to happen. Karma is going to be balanced. So God said, baby, don't even worry. I mean, they said it in the Bible. Don't you worry about any of those people who trespassed you, because I have a list. And I'm going to get every single last motherfucker on it. Everybody who did you wrong, everybody who backstabbed about you will have to come and sit before your goddamn feet. Everybody is going to have to choke those goddamn words down. You don't worry about that. Stop wasting your energy trying to figure out when they going to get their pay. Fuck it. The best payback is you having a better life. Stop worrying about all those people who did you wrong and focus on where you're going. Your universe is the universe is going to take care of you. So you just need to trust that and surrender into that knowing it got your back. Also, all you see is all this yellow, standing in your power, being true to you. That is your greatest strength. It's being true to you. Knowing that God got your back and he's going to give you everything you need. So all you got to do is just sit back and be like, okay. And that's what I learned every time these manifestations comes into my life. And this is why I tell y'all all the time, I can talk shit, I can do all of these videos until I'm blue in the face. That's why there is a guideline. There is a cutoff on when I'm doing this. That's why I'm very blunt. At the end of this year, I'm done. I'm not doing them no more. God told me, and that's also, God is not the author of confusion. God is going to give you an end and a beginning, a set date, a mission, a set date, and a set end. God said, do these videos 365. I thought, it's just going to be just doing it for a year. I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 years. As soon as I hit 365, I'm done. And I'm waiting for my next mission to come. Guess what came along? All this other stuff. Yoga came along. I'm learning that when I'm in the yoga studio, I'm also channeling information. I'm learning how to read energy. You can't stay in the same level. You got to be able to level up. I'm also talking to somebody that God is like, it's time to level up. You want to keep living how you living, or are you ready to really see some stuff? So let me get back to what I was saying. So the yoga class randomly manifested in my life, right? Now I got this event randomly manifesting in my life. And so it's like I keep having these things randomly manifest in my life. And so it's like, maybe I don't have to work so hard. This is the conclusion to me. I'm like, you know what? Maybe the issue is I'm trying to figure some shit out. And God is like, okay, last thing. Every single time, because I'm like the type of person that I have a very vocal relationship with God. God knows me. He knows I'm going to cry. He knows I'm going to talk shit. He knows I'm going to fuss and cry and do all this stuff. And then I'm going to wipe my eyes and want to do what the fuck I need to do. But because me and God have a relationship, angel number 1738, he knows how I am. And so I was crying. Like when I had reached out to the owner of the yoga studio, I asked her to, give me a plug, and she ignored it and she didn't do it and ended up canceling my class. And so I was like, fuck this guy. I'm done. I'm not doing this goddamn yoga shit. Like, I don't care. I'm not putting no energy into it. If you want this to be successful so bad, you figure it out. And every single time I do that, I hear God saying, thank you. Great. Perfect, bitch. That's the fuck I wanted you to do anyway. Get out my goddamn way. Get out of my way. This is what God is saying to you. Get the fuck out my way. Yes, give the fuck up on it. Because as soon as you give up on it, you stop putting your energy on it, I'm going to deliver it to you. Because that's how it works. The moment I was like, fuck this class. I don't give a fuck about this yoga class no more. This bitch can be it can be a fucking failure. Nobody can come to it. Fuck this. I'm not doing it no more. I had the biggest class I ever had. And I got another event. Same thing happened when I was like crying, and I'm like, I want to say this must have been right before I got the yoga class. I'm like, you know what, God? Fuck this. This is literally always my God. Fuck this, God. I'm done. I don't want to do this shit no more. You're not helping me. Everybody's not paying attention to me. I don't want to do this shit no more. And I'm crying. And I'm just like, God, fuck this. I'm done. You don't love me. If you do love me, show me you love me. Show me, God. Show me. And eventually I'm like, bitch, I'm tired of this. But anyways, and every time he'd be like, blessing. But I really think the problem is, like, while I'm talking to y'all, I think the problem is because I don't think to ask God for shit like, hey, God, can you help me make a successful YouTube channel? Hey, God, can you bless my book? Hey, God, I don't ask God for the little shit. I just be like, I be asking for the biggest shit and then be mad when he don't bless me with it. But he like, girl, give me the baby steps. Give me ABCD. Give me the rundown. Or why don't you just move the fuck out of my way so I can let you know where I'm trying to get you to go? You can't have it both ways. You can't plan every single thing, every single step out, and then also be like, okay, God, create room for miracles. And it's like, well, bitch, under what diagrams? Like, you have made this, you have literally shrunken the parameters so much, and then you want me to just bless you? No, girl. Widen up those parameters. Surrender some of this outcome so I can come in and bless you my way. Okay? Advancement, the energy is propelling you forward. Follow the strings of your heart. This came out with our 6 of Pentacles, because this is all about, I need to hurry up, angel number 2025. This is all about just, God, again, when you start going in a direction of your dreams, when you know that the universe is the one who has your back, the universe is your lion, then when you know that there's going to be blessings along the way, I attract everything I need. There's nothing for you to worry about, because you're going to attract everything you need, right? If it's something that you're truly supposed to have, and if it's something that's truly on your path, then you're going to attract everything you need, period. If it's something that you're really supposed to have, and it's something that's supposed to be on your path, you're going to get everything you need. That's just how it goes. I literally was in this room for 2 years practicing yoga flows, pretending to have yoga classes, making up fake yoga lists, like, oh, this would be so fun if I got to do this in real life. Ha ha ha. And guess what? I think that's the problem. You're not playing enough. Go play. When the last time you played? When the last time you pretended that you were successful? When the last time you pretended that the guy had your back? Probably never. And guess what? When I was in here doing that, I didn't know that I was manifesting in a yoga class. I was just, again, doing it because that's what felt good. And because I kept doing it, and because I was having fun with it, because I was like, oh, God, I would really like to do this. God was like, okay, here you go. Here's a yoga class. And so if God delivered it to you, you have to damn sure believe that he's going to make it successful. And it's not going to be on your own accord. It's going to be on his. So surrender, let go, release. Here we go. Release anything that is that is away from your authentic path. Death. It's time for you to die to the old you. You can't have it both ways. And I realized that's how I was for a long time. I was straddling this fence of where I kind of trusted God and I kind of didn't. I trusted God in certain ways, but I was still holding on to my old life, still thinking, oh, maybe this will get a little bit better. Until I literally was just like, fuck it. All this shit can go. If this is what's stopping me from living the life of my dreams, all of this shit can go. Family, man, everybody except for my dog. Except my dog, Lord. Everybody can go. And then I was blessed. Then I was able to get that 6 of Pentacles. When I was able to die and release everything that was no longer serving me, then that's how I was able to get to the 6 of Pentacles. You guys are like tiptoeing. You're not being angel number 2313. You're not being true to yourself. You're hanging around people you don't really like. You're doing things you don't really want to do. And then you're mad at God. Why? Why? When you are the ones who are doing these things. Oh my God, the star healing. It's time for some healing. The star with the king. Maybe you're not supposed to see that. Oh, look, that came right back out. Wow. Look at that. The star with the knight, the king of swords again. God is trying to get you to speak differently about your healing journey and about who you are and what you have in your life. You talk so bad about yourself. You talk so much shit. You dwell on your past. You cry over stuff that has already been spilled. And God is like, you need to let it go. It's over. I'm going to end this with the Earth Warrior. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do a Sacred Rebel because that is what called me first. All right. Surrender, advancement, strength, Surrender, advancement, release. Surrender, advancement, release. Surrender, advancement, release. Along with strength, 7 of swords, 6 of pentacles with the death and the 5 of cups. God, why is it so important for us to let go of anything that is no longer serving us? Why are you asking us to die to the old us so that we can get the things that are truly meant for us? Allow no room for doubt or confusion in me or the viewer mind. Make this as clear as possible. Wrap it up in a beautiful, beautiful bow. In my name I pray, I shall. I do not want this video to be so long. 25. Perfect. Perfect! Underneath this is beyond the mind, the heart beats. Again, doubling down on this. Go with your heartstrings. God really, really, really wants you to trust yourself, trust your heart. Angel number 2532. But the card that we're going to focus on is, what do you feel? Did this come out? I feel like this may be the second time this card came out already. What do you feel? What do you feel? I feel like we read this card before. There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for both of you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have gotten a bit stuck in logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and it is not the best path. We can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with the decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart-honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At this time of decision-making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all that we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you that there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is just to make a choice based on what you feel right now. Not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between 2 or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You are at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life, and don't worry about how it'll all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it, so just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. I love that. All right, so touch your head, put your hand on your heart and touch and agree with me as I say this. My choices flow easily from my heart, and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love, so be it. My choices flow easily from my heart, and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love, so be it. My choices flow easily from my heart, and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love, so be it. Ashe. All right, y'all. I don't know what you may have on your heart, but God is asking you to get out of your head and get into your body and surrender to the outcome so that you can advance to where you're really going in life. All right, y'all. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you are not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you. And never, ever, ever let someone rush you. Angel number 2945. If you're interested in working with me, all that information is down in the description box below. Talk to you later. Bye.